Hello, we are discussing about GATE 2003 ECE paper, and this question is related to analog circuits. Three identical amplifiers with each one having a voltage gain of 50, input resistance of 1 kilo ohm, output resistance of 250 ohms are cascaded. The open circuit voltage gain of the combined amplifier is. What will be the open circuit voltage gain of combined amplifier? So generally we are going with an amplifier where we are going with three identical amplifiers. That is nothing but three identical amplifiers. Internally it is connected in this way. Okay, this is what the entire voltage amplifier, which will be consisting of three identical amplifiers internally. So what will be the open circuit voltage gain if each amplifier is going to be having voltage gain of 50, input resistance of 1K and output resistance of 250 ohms. Open circuit voltage gain is nothing but simply you are taking output voltage across its output terminals, and input voltage you are considering it as effective input voltage, not the actual voltage source. So this is going to be treated as V0 by V input. We are going to calculate what is its voltage gain if it consisting of three identical amplifiers in this way. First of all, we should know the internal architecture of amplifier. Okay, a voltage amplifier is going to be looks like this one. So this is what the general block diagram of voltage amplifier. Okay, it will be consisting of internally a input resistance Zin, okay, and a voltage source. This voltage source is nothing but amplified version of input signal, which is AV times of Vin, and every voltage source will have a series resistance, that is nothing but Zout. So this is what internal architecture of an amplifier. Okay, here Zin is going to be given as 1K and Zout is nothing but 0.25K, and AV is nothing but 50 times of V input, and V0 V input. This is what the effective input signal you are applying for the amplifier, and this is what amplified version of V0. Okay, so such type of amplifiers three are going to be cascaded. By that time, what will be the overall voltage gain? Look at this one, it is 50 times of input voltage you are connecting across input terminals of this stage. Okay, so if three such type of amplifiers are cascaded, at that time the diagram is going to looks like this. So these are the three stages of identical amplifier. Okay, assume that one where you are going to be applying the input signal over here V input plus minus, and total output voltage is V0 plus minus. Okay, and this is first stage, and it is second stage, and this is third stage. Output of first stage is nothing but assume it as V01, and output of second stage is nothing but V02. Okay, and this is overall output voltage is V0. And now next, this is output of first stage is nothing but input for the second stage since it is cascaded, and output of second stage is acting as input for the third stage. That implies nothing but input of this third stage is nothing but V02 itself plus minus. Okay, and input for this second stage is nothing but V01 itself. So V01, here also V01. And next, this is voltage source. What is the voltage source is nothing but 50 times, gain is 50 times of voltage connected across input terminals, that is Vin. This you can write it as 50 times of Vin. And here this can be written as gain is 50 times, and the effective input voltage connected across these two terminals is nothing but V01. So it is V01. And here you can write it as 50 times of effective input connected across input terminals of third stage, that is V02. Okay, now we can write overall voltage gain V0 divided by V input in this way. V0 divided by V input is nothing but V0 divided by V02 into V02 divided by V01 into V01 divided by Vin. So that V02 get cancels, V01 get cancels, V0 by Vin will remain. So V0 by V02, if you are writing V0 by V02 is nothing but this is the gain. V0 is equal to, since it is open circuit, okay, there is no load resistor is connected, V0 will be equal to, V0 will be same as 50 times of V02. Since there is no load resistor is connected, we are going for the open circuit voltage gain. So 50 times of V02 divided by V02. So this will be 50 times of V02 divided by V02 into V02 we are writing as it is, divided by V01 and V01 divided by Vin. So this you can write it as 50 times of V02 by V01. V02 you can write it as, V02 is nothing but voltage across this input resistance, that is 1K, and here the voltage resistance is 0.25K. So V02 can be written as 50 times of V01 into 50 times of V01. So V02 can be written as, V02 can be written in this way, V02 is equal to 50 times of V01 into, using voltage division rule, 0.25 divided by 1 plus 0.25, that is 1.25. So divided by V01, the ratio is nothing but V02 by V01 can be written as, V02 by V01 is 50 into 0.25 by 1.25, that is nothing but, so here you can write, instead of this V01 I am writing directly the ratio here. So 50 into 0.25 divided by 1.25, and next V01 by V input, V01 by V input also can be written in this way, okay, V01 can be written, V01 is nothing but voltage across these two terminals, voltage across these two terminals is nothing but voltage across these two terminals, which is nothing but voltage across 1K, and this is 0.25K. So this 50 Vin is going to be now dropping across 0.25 kilo ohms and 1 kilo ohms, and voltage across 1 kilo ohm is nothing but V01. So you can use voltage division rule for this loop. By that time, by using voltage division rule, V01 is equal to, total voltage is 50 times of Vin into 1 divided by 1.25 you can write. Here also this is not 0.25, this has to be written as 1. This is not 0.25, this is 1. 1 divided by 1.25. So 50 into 1 by 1.25. So here also you can write V01 by V input is nothing but 50 times of 1 divided by 1.25. So this can be written as 50 into 50 by 1.25 is nothing but 40 into 50 by 1.25 is nothing but 40. So this will be entirely equal to 80,000, and 80,000 if you are going to be writing, okay, in decibels, okay, 80,000 in decibels, AV in decibels is equal to, AV in dB is equal to 20 log AV. So 20 log 80,000. So if you are calculating this one, it will be around 98.061 decibels. So the overall response of 3 identical stages cascading is 98 decibels. So the right answer for this question is C. 98 decibels is the right answer. Thank you.